Hi everyone, I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend and that you did at least one thing for yourself. Again, I know we always forget to do that. We're busy doing for everybody else and we've kind of put ourselves on the back burner. So I was wondering what it was I was going to talk about today. I thought like one story out of all of them, which one to pick. I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to go with when I was 11. And I had touched in another video about how my dad left when I was like 8. Well, he didn't leave on his own. My mother got rid of him. And at a certain point, he just stopped coming. Which, to as much as an 8, 9-year-old could understand, I understood why he wasn't coming back. Every time he came, he would wind up crying at the door, and she was just horrible to him. So anyway, for I don't know how long it was. I know when I was 11, something had happened. Now my grandparents, my grandfather couldn't stand my mother. Once all this went down, he wouldn't even come in our house. Christmas time, they would drive up to the front, and my grandmother would bring the gifts in, and my grandpa stayed outside. One time, they had come to visit, and I just knew with everything I was that something happened to my dad. And I don't think that they had ever told me that they kept in contact with him, or rather he kept in contact with them. But I just knew something was wrong, and I asked my grandma. My grandma wouldn't tell me anything. And I don't remember how long I had asked her. I'm sure it was at least for that week, because I used to call my grandma all the time. Even as an adult, I called my grandma sometimes 5, 6 times a day, just because. So she finally said, "Kimmy, something happened." And I said, "What happened?" I said, "It's my dad. Is he okay?" And she said, "No, honey, he's not." And I'm sorry, that's in my eyeball. It's been in there for 2 days, whatever it is, and I can't seem to see it to get it out. But anyway, she finally told me. Like, we lived in San Diego, and my dad rode a Harley, and he was up in a place called Julian, riding the mountains and stuff on his way to, I'm not sure where he was on his way to, and he had his girlfriend on the back. Anyway, something got into the spoke on the back of his bike. They said it was like a big old piece of tree, like a limb or something, and it threw him off the side of the mountain. So he was a hit and miss. He didn't pass, thank goodness. Actually, he did 3 times, but 3 times they paddled him and brought him back. His girlfriend wound up with a broken leg and 3 spaces. Now, funny thing, he was released from the hospital like a month before she was. And his injuries were way, way more than what Lori's were. So anyway, I finally was able to talk to my dad, and I said, "I don't want to stay here, Daddy. I don't want to stay here. I just want to come be with you." So I went to go live with my dad. And to be honest, I don't know how long that was before I wasn't living there also, because something with my mother started who knows what. The sheriff showed up every week at our house. We lived in Escondido. We had big old pot trees in the backyard, so anytime I would see them rolling up, I already knew what to do. We would just throw the trees up over the fence. And, yeah. So, I had two brothers at that point there. My Laura and my dad's kids. Kenny and Chris. No, not Kenny and Chris. Christian and... Who was the other one that was there? I can't remember which other one was there right now. I think it was Kenny and Chris. I think that sounds... Yeah, I think it was Kenny and Chris. Again, I'm the oldest of 9, and I'm trying to revamp and remember who was there. And the state came in. They removed Kenny and Chris. And I wound up back at my mother's. How? I don't know. During the time I was there, my dad was in a club. My dad was in a club for years. And I had Uncle Will. And my Uncle Will would do anything I asked him to do. Just because he would. And I love my Uncle Will. He gave me an old radio. I still had it until somebody took it. I don't know who took it. I had that thing as an adult. I even had it marked on the radio station that they were listening to. And so something happened one day with the club. Somebody outside the club made a threat toward my dad and brought my name into it. And my dad's like, oh, the hell you say? No, this isn't rolling this way. So I came home from school one day, and there was like bodies all over the yard, just everywhere. There was a big old fight in my yard, and my dad said, if you ever put my daughter's name in your mouth again, you're not going to get up and walk away. Needless to say, it never happened again. But then shortly after that, I wound up back with my mom. I don't know how everything happened. I know that once they were in the hospital, Laura was never the same after that. And I can't remember a lot. To be honest with you, I don't remember a lot of my life. I just don't. And when I was with 2 of my sons the other day, my 2 younger ones, and I had my grandson with me. And the boys are talking, and I'm like, you know what? I, honest to God, do not remember most of my life. I just don't. It seems to me that a lot of the things I remember are the not great things. I don't know why. I mean, obviously I remember when my kids were born, and, you know, when I got married, and whatever else, a couple things that good were going to happened. I remember those, but there were so few and far between. I'm going to have to make a list of those so I can, like, talk about them one day. In the meantime, like I said, what I'm going to do here is just stories about me in my life. And hopefully, things that I'm saying are going to sit with other people, and they're going to be like, hey, I'm not by myself, you know? I'm not by myself. Because I went through my life by myself. I'm not only the oldest of 9, I'm the black sheep. I'm the one that doesn't follow protocol. I'm the one that'll call you out on your bullshit. And the other ones don't like it. I think I kind of touched on that before as well. So, anyway, this is already almost 3 minutes longer than I had been doing. And so I'm going to stop this one. And I will make my list of what the next one will be. And so on and so forth. Again, if anybody has anything they'd like me to touch on, or if you have any questions, just ask. Dude, I'm an open book. I got nothing to hide here. So, again, I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Have a great week. And until next time, much love. Stay well, everyone. See ya.